Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be old wives tales gender prediction. If you are new to my channel, I am currently 34 weeks pregnant with my third child, and we are team green this time, so we do not know the gender. We're not finding out until birth. So I thought this video would be super exciting and super fun to do and see what the predictions come out to be, and in about a few weeks from now we will find out if they were true. Okay, so I have a list on my phone. The very first one is sweet versus salty cravings. So if you find yourself craving all things sweet, that's a sign you're having a girl. Cravings for salty or even protein-rich foods mean it might be a boy. So typically I am a salty person. I'm not really a sweet person. Andy is the one that has a sweet tooth in this relationship, and I'm more like, I need chips, I need french fries type of thing. But this pregnancy, especially the second and the third trimester, all I've been craving lately is strawberry milkshakes. It has to be a strawberry milkshake. It cannot be any other flavor. And I need to I feel like I get one like almost every single time that I leave the house. Kind of dramatic, but I mean, I leave the house like once a week, to be honest. Because of COVID and because the snowy weather, it just makes me really anxious. But yeah, so I'm gonna put a point for team girl. I'm gonna have like a little grid here or something, so I can keep track and it's easy to follow throughout the video. But morning sickness. Next is morning sickness. Unfortunately, this early pregnancy symptom doesn't tend to discriminate, but if you're suffering from excessive nausea and morning sickness, it's said you could be having a girl. So I've always been, throughout all my pregnancies, I've had morning sickness in my first trimester, but it tends to stop 9 to 10 weeks. Like once I hit 9 to 10 weeks, I'm good and I don't have any problems. I haven't thrown up since my first trimester, and that's been the same case for all 3 of my pregnancies. And I have a girl and a boy previously, Aria and Noel. So yeah, I don't really think I have any morning sickness. I have noticed though with each pregnancy it gets worse. So like with my first, I had a very minimal morning sickness my first trimester, and then with Noel, he was my second, I had it a little bit worse, and then with this one I had it worse than with him. So I feel like it just gets worse. With my hair is like crazy, huh? Don't mind that. I just blow dried it, but yeah. So yeah, it gets progressively worse with each pregnancy. But if you're suffering from a so if I don't have excessive nausea and morning sickness, it's a boy. So a point for boy, point for girl so far. Pregnancy glow or no. If your complexion is bright and your hair resembles that of a Pantene commercial, you could be having a boy. If that much talked about pregnancy glow is MIA and you're breaking out, it may just mean you've got a girl growing. It said little girls steal mom's good looks. So I've heard this throughout all my pregnancies. Like, it's just like an old wives' tale that you hear often, that girls will steal the beauty out of the mother to get their own beauty type thing. So I've had a lot of people comment on my glow this pregnancy, saying that I look really good, that I have a glow to me this pregnancy. So I'm gonna say that I do have a pregnancy glow, and that's another point for boy. Because yeah, I haven't had any breakouts. My skin has probably been the best that it's ever been. Even though it's cold, I have really dry skin, and I have not had any like dry patches or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna say a point for boy on that one. Let's see. Partners waking. At this old wives' tale, let me say that again. Partners waking. As this old wives' tale goes, if your partner is gaining weight alongside you, also known as sympathy weight, that could be a sign that you're carrying a girl. So every pregnancy that I have had before this one, Andy has gained weight. Andy's my husband. He's gained weight alongside with me. However, this pregnancy, I don't know if it's just because he's like working so much and he's busy, or the fact that it's our third, so he kind of like knows and is more aware of what he's eating. So he hasn't gained weight this pregnancy. So I'm gonna say another point for boy, because he has not gained weight. The next one is moody versus mellow. If you're feeling more moody than mellow, you might be having a girl. If you're more chilled out, legend has it you should get ready for a boy. I feel like I'm moody all the time, to be real. But honestly, I feel like I'm pretty mellow. I mean, the lack of sun in the winter here in Alaska has definitely gotten to me, and I feel like I'm very negative, in a very negative mind space some days. Today I feel really good because I saw the sun. But I think I would say mellow. I don't know. I should ask my husband this. He would probably say moody. But I'm gonna go with mellow because I feel like since it's my third, I'm not really, I already know how this goes. I'm already working through it. So I'm gonna say, that's another boy. Holy crap. Okay. So the eye test. The eye test is look in the mirror for about a minute. If your pupils are dilating, it means you're having a boy. If your pupils are dilating. So I grabbed a little mirror. I'm going to set my timer for a minute. And if my pupils dilate, it's a boy. It's so weird because you can only look at one eye. Like you cannot look at both. Like when people say look into my eyes, like you're only looking into one eye. Really.
And I'm realizing how heavy my eyelashes are.
Oh yeah, so they didn't dilate at all, so that would be a point for girl. So yeah, and then the next one is carrying high versus low. According to pregnancy lore, carrying high means you're having a girl, while carrying low means you're having a boy. So I don't know, it looks high today, or low today. But I feel like, what do you guys think? I don't feel like I'm low at all. I'm gonna say point for girl because I feel like I'm carrying high. I've experienced carrying low before and I don't feel like I'm carrying low. But let me know in the comments if you disagree and if you think I'm carrying low. Yeah, so we'll see. The next one is heart rates. During your next ultrasound, pay attention to your baby's heart rate. If that little ticker is beating faster than 140 beats per minute, get ready for a girl. So my last midwife appointment, I was 140 to 150, and ever since I remember having my first ultrasound and then taking them recording the heartbeat, I've never been less than 140. I think at one point it was like 165. So I've never been less than 140, but again with no one, it was never less than 140 either, I don't think. So we'll see. But I'm going to say point for girl because for sure it's never been less than 140. And then, let's see, the next one is the ring test. So this one I've done multiple times throughout my life. I remember first doing it like in high school, I think, with my friends. Basically what you do is you get your ring. I just have my wedding ring here. And then you get a piece of your hair. Some people use string, but I always heard it was more accurate with the hair. Okay, so what you do is you get the ring and you put it over your belly. I have like a little clip of me doing it and demonstrating. But if the ring moves in a circular motion, it's a girl, and then side to side is boy, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then if it stops, that means you're done with having kids. And mine, literally no joke, has been the same since high school. It always showed a girl, boy, and a girl, and so far that's been true. I had a girl first, and then I had a boy second, so then number 3 would be girl, right? We'll see. But yeah, I've done this so many times, and if you haven't tried it, try it. I think it's really fun. It's kind of crazy because I've heard a lot of my friends that it's been really accurate for them too. So that's kind of insane. I also did it on Andy. I did his palm. Yeah, when I did his on his palm, his was the same. It was girl, boy, girl, which is so crazy because we're obviously married and that's all we're having. We're only having 3 kids. So yeah, that's for pretty freaky if you ask me. I think that's really interesting that we had the same results. So we'll see if this is a baby girl, but again, point for girl because I did do that one. And then let's see. Okay, the Chinese gender calendar. So the Chinese gender calendar that's like a tongue twister. Chinese gender calendar. If you've never heard of this one is like a gender prediction that people swear by. Like I mean, it has been proven for like 700 years, if I'm not mistaken, if not longer. This is how they would predict gender before modern technology and all that. So it's been proven throughout the years. And I want to say it was accurate. I know it was accurate with Aria. I have to go back and see if it was accurate for Noel. But for sure it was accurate with Aria. And for this one, pretty much you get your age of conception. And I'll put the little graph right here. So I'm 25 when I conceived. And then the month that I conceived, which was in May. And it will show you whether you're having a girl or a boy. And for that outcome, it was a girl for me. So very interesting. But yeah, super crazy that one said a girl as well. And then the next one that I wanted to do was a Mayan calendar. I don't know if this one is as popular as the Chinese gender calendar, but there is people who strongly believe in it as well. And then again, I'll put a little graph here so you guys can see what like the actual, like where they get their numbers from, or where they get their results from, I guess. So the Mayan calendar is age of conception, whether it's an even or odd number, and then you go from there. So my age of conception was 25, which is an odd number. My month of conception was May, which is also an odd number. So those results would result in a girl. So far, I can't even keep track. I don't know how many I have points for girl or boy, but I'll definitely put a little image here so we can keep track. Okay, so the last one is mom's guess and dad's guess. So I'm going to start with dad's guess. So Andy strongly believes that this baby is a boy. I think he says it's a boy because he really wants a girl. Ultimately, we just want a healthy baby. Like, we have a girl, we have a boy. But him and Arya are like obsessed with each other. They are like best friends. They like cuddle together. They like, Arya's like all about her dad and always has been like that since she was a baby. So I think he just misses having that like little girl type of relationship, because Noel, he's always been a mama's boy. He's like my chicle. He doesn't leave my side. He's just a mama's boy. Yeah, so he has a strong feeling it's a boy. So we will see who's right. He did bet my aunt like 20 bucks that she thinks it's a girl and he thinks it's a boy. So we'll see who wins that bet. For me personally, I think it's a girl, and I've always said it was a girl. Funny enough, it's because of the spring test, because it has been accurate for all my other kids. I've always been like, oh my god, my third child's gonna be a girl. But also my pregnancy with Noel, here my kids, it was so different. With that one, I felt so heavy. He was so heavy. He was so low. It was just so different from Arya. And then this pregnancy, I feel like it's a girl. I don't know what, I can't put my name on it. I can't put it into words why, really. I just have this feeling. But also it's weird because with each one of my children, when I was pregnant with them, so for instance Arya, I had a dream before I knew the gender that I was having a boy. I was in the hospital bed with the baby boy in my arms, and she came out to be a girl. And then the same thing with Noel. I had a dream with him before I knew he was a boy that I was holding a girl, and then he came out to be a boy. So I have like the opposite gender in my dreams. And so for this one, I've had multiple dreams. I think I've had like 5 already, that I'm carrying, or I'm holding a baby girl and she has curly hair. So I think if like all my other dreams, like if I was being like predicting, if I was to predict based off those dreams, then it would be a boy, just because I dream the opposite gender kind of. So that's very interesting, but I still have a feeling it's a girl. I told Andy when he announces a gender and he says it's a boy, I will be extremely shocked. I will be extremely like in disbelief, kind of like I'm gonna be happy regardless. Don't get me wrong, it would just be kind of shocking because I have a strong feeling it's a girl. So we'll see. I tend to have my kids a little early. I had Arya at 37 weeks, and then I had Noel at 38 weeks. So we will see if I make it to 40 weeks with this one. I had no interventions besides them breaking my water when I was already at the hospital, and that was already at like 8 and 9 centimeters, so it was already pretty much over there. So I don't know how this one's gonna go, if we're gonna break waters, if we're gonna do any intervention, or if my midwife is just gonna let me do my thing. So we'll see when I go into labor with this baby. But if you have any predictions, or you think you know what the gender is, leave them down in the comments. I'd love to read your guys' thoughts and see what you guys think little baby is. I cannot wait to find out in a few short weeks. I feel like this pregnancy has gone by so fast, yet it's been kind of slow because we don't know the gender. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'd love to have you part of my little YouTube family here. It's been such a fun experience recording, editing, all that stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys have a very good New Year's. Hopefully this video is up by New Year's. It should be. And I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. See you guys in my next video. Bye.